Yo, what's up? This is Noah Halls from Elements, and today's podcast was recorded on Zoom. We chose Zoom because the COVID numbers are rising and we still wanted to give you content during these trying times. Without further ado, please enjoy the podcast. So, what's up, y'all? My name is Noah. I work here at Elements. What do I do here? I teach how to make beats. I run our 2 recording studios. I perform. I teach a drawing class on Wednesdays. And I'm a rapper and songwriter and music producer too. And, that's all I got about myself that's special. My favorite color is gray. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite movie. I'll stop. All right. If we could just go around and introduce ourselves, I would be most appreciative. And whoever wants to go first can go first. Or if you guys want me to pick one of you, I'll pick.
My name is Stephon Thomas. I'm 18. I go to Central State University. Favorite color is blue.
Okay.
And my major is manufacturing.
Okay, so I can kind of hear you, and I can't at the same time. It's like weird. It's like it.
Is it echoing?
Yeah, it's like an echo. Oh, are y'all two in the same room, Vanessa and Steph?
Yes.
See, that might be why. It might be picking up what's being picked up on.
So would you rather prefer just to view from one screen, or?
You guys can do it like that if you're comfortable doing it like that.
You mean like run through everything again?
No, you're good.
All right.
Unless they need you to. I think it's cool. For me, I heard that your name is Stephon.
Yep.
Your favorite color is blue, and that you go to Cincinnati State.
Central State University.
Oh, that's what I meant.
It's all good.
I think that's it. I think that's all I heard.
Oh, no, I play basketball.
And you play basketball, yes. All right, cool. And where'd Vanessa go?
He's right here.
Hey, Vanessa.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm chilling inside the studio by my lonesome. Lonely. I'm playing. I'm not lonely. But what do you do?
I pretty much focus on academics.
Mm-hmm.
And for extracurriculars, I'm a part of the President's Roundtable. I represent the freshman class. And if you could include eating a whole cake in 2 days,
That's tight.
by yourself.
Well, it might not be that impressive. How big is the cake? Is it like a legit birthday cake size thing?
Yes.
Or is it, probably like this big or something? Because that wouldn't be that. Okay.
It was a legit birthday cake.
Okay, that's impressive then. It might be very unhealthy too. Might be. I don't know whether the cake was vegan or not.
I mean, it tasted good. And
Okay,
that's
so
what
it wasn't vegan. I'm just playing. Okay, who wants to go next? This is Vanessa, by the way, if anyone doesn't know. And that's Steph, last name Curry. No? Okay, I choose.
I can go.
Okay, cool.
Okay, sorry, I thought I heard my dog. Hi, my name is Sydney Roan. I am a junior TV film major, business minor from Howard University.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know what else you want me to say.
Favorite color?
Favorite color? I think green right now. It changes though.
Green.
Yeah.
That tells us a lot about you. One thing it told me about you is that you had a dog.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Another thing it tells me about you is that your dog is not in the same room as you. See? You learn a lot about people about their favorite colors. What was your favorite color, Vanessa?
Green.
One thing I learned about Vanessa is that she doesn't have her dog with her if she has a dog at all. Power of deduction. Shout out Sherlock Holmes. All right, who wants to go next?
I could go next.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Nandini. I'm a high school senior at the Seven Hills School in Cincinnati, and my favorite color is orange.
Okay. And what that tells me about you is that you have an iPhone.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. See? All right. Last but not least, not from the West, but from the East.
Hi, I'm Allison Stanley, but you can call me Allie. I'm a freshman at the University of Cincinnati, and I'm majoring in nutrition and dietetics, and hopefully soon I'll be minoring in neuroscience.
Okay. One thing that tells me about you is that actually I need your favorite color to be able
Oh, that's true. That's true. My favorite color is blue.
Okay. Well, what can be inferred about people who have the favorite color that is blue? I don't got nothing for that. I think all the colors except blue. If anyone else wants to take a stab at it, you're welcome. No. Oh, y'all, boring. Come on, man. Try my best with the icebreakers. It's cool. All right. Well, nice to meet you all. As you know, I probably already knew your names because I can read them on the little thing for Zoom. See those. Except Vanessa's because she's on Steph Curry's. I'm just definitely going to call you Steph Curry for the rest of this podcast. Yes, this is a podcast. Even though it's on Zoom, it's a podcast. So our topic for this podcast is about school, right? Like college. And you said you're a senior, Nandini? You say you're a
Yeah,
senior.
I'm a senior in high school. Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be about what the school is like during the pandemic. And then they open schools back up, but then, it looks like they're going to close again. So one thing I want to ask, and you guys are all first years? Okay, you're not. Are you a junior? Okay, junior and freshman. I said first years because I'm a Harry Potter fan, and that's what they call Harry Potter. So what has that been like? Like, is it scary being on campus? Or any of you? Well, obviously you're not on campus right now, but being back on campus, however long you went back to campus, I feel like you guys did, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing I could tell by your favorite colors, is that you went back to campus for a period of time. What was that like? Like, is that scary? Did people look suspicious? Did you just see people and think like zombies or something?
I would say at first it was a little bit intimidating. I think everyone was really trying to distance like a lot at first, so everything was very stringent, and obviously people are still following the rules, but there was just like this air of tension where like everyone was afraid to get near each other. I know like on my floor people were hesitant to be like social and meet their neighbors, and because you never know where you could get it. Like, even now, I'm in quarantine right now because I was completely following the rules. I went and I hung out with my friend, but I still came into contact with someone who tested positive for COVID. So I'm living proof that you can get it from anyone, anywhere.
Yeah. That definitely would have me shook for school.
Mm-hmm.
Did your friend go to the same college as you?
Yeah, she lives in my building, and she was just a couple floors down from me, so it was all, following the rules. I could go in. I was one guest allowed in the room, but it just goes to show that you could be following the rules, breaking the rules. If you come into contact with people other than you, you don't know what could happen. You don't know if you could get it or not. So you just have to be careful and cautious in everything you do.
Hmm. So you said only one person, only one guest is allowed in the dorms?
So at the University of Cincinnati, each person per dorm can have one guest each from that same dorm be in their dorm room at a certain time. That's our current policy.
I didn't even think that they would even do that. It makes total sense, but I just didn't even think that was something that they would have thought of.
Hmm. It's changed from the no guests period policy, so it's a little bit less strict, but still, like, you can't have outside people in your dorm.
Mm-hmm. College life must suck right now. How is ordering food? Okay, can you order food?
To the dorm? Or, like,
To the dorm.
to the dorm?
Yeah.
Kinda. I haven't tried. Most people, like, my dorm is right across from, like, Cane's. It's right by Chipotle. It's by Bibi Bop and, like, Smoothie King, so people can walk and get it.
Oh.
But I haven't tried ordering food to the dorm.
Oh, yeah, Clifton does have everything, like, right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. What about anyone else? What's, like, college dorm life for y'all, if y'all are staying at the dorms?
Currently, we have no visitation for anybody.
Sounds like prison.
Pretty much. I mean,
You said visitation out of all the words you could have picked.
I mean, but like it's just precaution. Like she said, you never know where you can get it from. So just to take those steps and try and cap it off. That's still a big thing for us.
Hey, I mean, Sydney, you got to make sure when you look at your dog, you never know. You said you thought you heard your dog. That means it could be somewhere, come in contact with another dog that probably, came in contact with another dog round the way.
No, but I just interesting hearing their experience though, because our campus is closed. Like they just said, nobody come.
Howard ain't
And, no games, and I knew it was gonna be the same way, like no visitation or whatever. But yeah, I was kind of like happy they did that because then you'd be paying to live there, but it'll be all these restrictions. But yeah, I just for first year experience to have to live under these restrictions and stuff. I don't know how you guys do it. Like I just couldn't. It wouldn't be the same experience, really.
Well, I have nothing to say. Actually, that was the end of his sentence. I can infer by you guys' favorite colors that you thought there was more to that sentence. I'm gonna keep bringing it back around. I know there's a bigger laugh to get. And what's high school like for you, though? Did your school close down completely?
It closed down when COVID started, like in March. We all of us switched to online classes. But when school started again in the fall, they gave students like an option, like you can do online classes or come back to school.
That's
and
right.
And I think like 25% chose online classes and 75% chose to go back in person. So I chose to go back in person, but I did online classes for a while because I didn't have a car and I couldn't it takes like a long time for me to drive to school. So the school got like these iPads that have there's like this technology called Swivel, and they put like the iPad with the online learners on like the rotating thing. So the teacher has a microphone, and if they move it, like the iPad will move with it. So that's like how they like stay engaged when class is going on, but it's like always crashing. It's not that good technology.
Okay.
And yeah, when I was doing online classes, it was hard to stay engaged. It was like the audio was frequently cutting out, and it just like wasn't the same experience. But yeah, on campus, everyone is like wearing masks and like socially distancing all the time.
Is your school a private school?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know public schools, they ain't.
Yeah.
I already know if I was still in school when COVID hit, ain't nobody. Look, I want to talk to this person right now, and that's what I'm about to do. I don't care about y'all rules. I'm not about to stand 6 feet away from them. We talking right here, right now. That's how people was at Withrow. No disrespect to Withrow University. That was my high school, but people was crazy. especially teenagers. So I forgot what my next question was. I had just started up. Oh, I do remember. So you're doing online classes currently?
I'm doing in-person classes right now.
Oh, so you're an adventurer. Okay.
Yeah, I did online classes. I did in person at first, and then I switched to online for like a month, and then I came back.
Was the experience in person better than online?
I'd say so. I think like the whole masks thing is obviously like kind of a bummer, but I
Yeah.
think like online I was getting like headaches all the time from like staring at the computer, and it just like my house is like kind of loud, and it was just like I was at home all day and I couldn't go outside, and it's like nice, like seeing your friends and
Yeah.
stuff like that, just like the social interaction.
How do you think like what are some major changes that schools have done aside from the tablets or iPads? 'Cause you're Apple person, I remember.
Yeah. All of our desks, they have like these plexiglass shields, and like everybody, yeah, they're like, everybody has to have one on their desk, and you can't take it down. And after every class, you have to like get a spray bottle and like wipe down your desk and like your seat. Or I think you just spray it down, and then the next person who comes, they have to like take paper towels and wipe it off before they can sit. And so like every now, my school is like we have like a block schedule. So some people have like free bells here and there, and it used to be that you could go wherever you wanted to on campus if you had a free bell and do like whatever you want. But now there's like specific places that each grade has to go to when they have a free bell, and you have to like check in with who's ever like proctoring that free bell, and they have to like do a seating chart because you're doing contact tracing to make sure like if someone does get it, someone does test positive, they know like who was sitting with them and who has to quarantine.
It's very thought out. This is why I couldn't work at a place like that. I wouldn't think of these things.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look, we just gonna close the schools for this year and better luck next year. That's what I would hit everybody with. Okay, so I was watching a stand-up comedian. His name's George Carlin, R.I.P. He's no longer alive. And he was talking about bacteria and germs and people being overly scared. It didn't age well, obviously, because this was a while ago. This stand-up didn't age well at all because now we have COVID and you actually have to be worried about these things. But one thing he was saying, which I felt like he did have a point a little bit, even though obviously pandemic, was that people can't like just be, when something happens like this or another sickness comes out, you can't just always cower away from it. And because you need to be able to develop antibodies or something. That doesn't mean you straight up have to get it, but you need to have your immune system strong enough to fight said bacteria. And so what I was wondering is when the testing first came out and everybody was super scared of it because they said they got put something in your nose and swab the back of your whatever inside the thing. And people it sounded really painful, and people have said that it was painful too. But what do you think was, do you think these people were just being too scared, or do you think there was actual like a valid point that they had? Because I saw a report that said one woman was getting tested and the doctor was swabbing, I don't know where it was back there, and like messed something up, like accidentally like punctured some kind of membrane or something. And then this woman had a huge, like, she had to get surgery and some bad stuff because the testing went wrong. But this was really early on. I'm pretty sure they've probably found a better way to do it or something. But testing has become available, but people are still scared to get tested because they don't, trust the process of this swab thing. Honestly, I don't even know how it 100% works. But are you guys going to take one for the team? No, I'm playing. Would y'all get tested straight up, or have you already been tested? And then if you have, can you tell us what that experience was like? And then, oh wait, what? Who? Where? When? Why? How?
Vanessa's gonna explain.
Okay.
Up here on campus, we all had to get tested after everyone moved in. And I was nervous at first because people were like, they were shoving it literally up their nose.
Mhm.
But anytime I go somewhere and have a test done, I ask questions beforehand so I can get understanding for myself. And like that takes off a bit of like the pressure, I guess.
Mhm.
The guy who did mine.
Oh, Vanessa, we can't hear you. We can't hear you that well.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. And he said they only have to go like a few or not inches, centimeters into my nose and swab at least 15 times. And he did it gently, so I was like, okay. But because he explained it as well, I had a better understanding, and it went a lot better than I thought it was.
Okay. Was it like the same nervousness of like getting a flu shot or like shots in general?
Yes, because I don't like things up my nose or getting shots at all.
It would be strange if you like things up your nose.
True.
Or if you like getting shots, that would also be, I think that might be more strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a big part is, people or social media it's almost like, I'm not going to necessarily say propaganda, but what you see somebody say on social media can easily be taken as a fact by a whole lot of people. And then that many people will have what you said, and now is what they believe, and they're passing it along and scaring other people into not making responsible decisions, like getting tested. But, who?
No, I was agreeing.
Okay, quick question real quick. On your name, it says Ali Bruh Stanley. I'm just curious.
That's really embarrassing.
What the bruh for?
I'm sure that's there when I made this account in high school when I was doing like classes with my classmates. I did not know. That's really embarrassing.
That's really hilarious.
I'll need to change that. But thank you for pointing that out.
Did you do it to be funny in high school?
I probably did. I haven't seen that. I haven't had to use like Zoom at all because all my classes are asynchronous. So I haven't been on Zoom since like
All of your classes are what?
asynchronous. So I have no meeting time for any of my classes except for my chemistry lab. So all my classes, I'm like my own teacher, manager. I work when I tell myself to work, but I haven't been on Zoom, so I haven't seen my Zoom username in a minute. So that's it's a little embarrassing. Ali Brown Stanley. Okay. So.
Okay. Are you in your dorm right now?
No, actually, funnily enough, like I said, I'm in quarantine.
Mhm.
The UC put me in a hotel because I have not tested positive. I just came into contact with someone.
Yeah.
So on the topic of testing, I tested today and I tested yesterday. And so in total, I've tested 4 times, and I am just so used to the testing process that it's just become like just how flu shots are normal to me.
Mhm.
Like the coronavirus test has become normal to me. Just the like terrible feeling like you just got too much water up your nose. Like it's just pretty normal to me now. Like my life is all coronavirus. I'm so
Okay, when you get the swab, can you hear the noise of the swab? No? I guess if they're doing it gently enough.
I probably can hear it. I'm just not cognizant of it. I'm just thinking about how like it's over in 5 more seconds, Allie. Like don't go crazy or something. I tear up each time. Like it kind of irritates me in some way. I can't explain it, but like each time I do it, I tear up a little.
Mhm.
And I probably think I'm in pain, but it's just like kind of when you're about to sneeze, sometimes you tear up. So that's just my response to it.
Okay, so what is it like virtually doing a chemistry lab?
It's pretty easy and straightforward. My professor sets up like the pre-lab PowerPoint and like procedure. We read it and then we watch him or some other scientists do like the full lab thing. So you watch it and then at the end, sorry if you heard a notification on the thing,
That
but
was horrifying.
sorry. Then you do a lab report and everything is just virtual. Like as long as you're learning the key parts and noticing things, like it's kind of like getting the experience in the lab.
Oh, so it's more so a lab report.
So like,
I thought you was somehow virtually doing the volcano thing.
whoa, that'd be cool.
That'd have been tight.
That's definitely high budget. What I'm doing is just
UC got the money. They put you in a hotel.
I mean, that'd be really cool, but no, I'm just watching a video and doing a lab report.
Okay. How much do you respect Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Well, I love him. He's my god, you know? He's a cool guy.
He is a very cool guy. They should put him in Mortal Kombat as a playable character. I'm just playing.
I should.
That'd be hilarious. He just throws
They
like,
already got Rambo.
yeah, they got Rambo. That's so weird. He's just like a normal dude with guns.
Exactly.
Dude, who are you? Sylvester Stallone? You don't even look like that no more. Okay. My question to Stefan, or Stefan,
Mhm.
Steph Curry, is, are you doing basketball? Like, are you going to the gym and stuff still?
So the thing with like how we have everything set up, everything is shut down on campus. So literally like from workouts to training, weight training, you know, all that fundamental stuff is like we have to go out on our own and do it.
Oh, okay.
So like we have a public YMCA, of course, you know, right up the street. So that's where I go every day, you know, to work on my game. We haven't, you know, really had contact with any of our coaches yet because we're still trying to figure out if we're going to have a season or not.
Yeah.
Everything is left up to us, though.
Okay. Dang. I thought they was going to make y'all, you know what I'm saying? You got to do – I thought they would give you like a workout routine maybe and then just make you, you know what I'm saying, do it yourself. But they ain't even worried about that apparently. They was like, man, look, y'all got YMCA right there. It's a rec center down the way. You know what I'm saying? You go to the park, do, you know what I'm saying? You got some, go to monkey bars, do some pull-ups, some crunches, whatever. That's hilarious. I did not expect you to say that at all. I thought you was about to say, oh, yeah, you know, they make sure we wipe down equipment. Only like 4 people allowed at the time. They got to be, you know, the equipment is this far apart. He was like, nah. We don't know.
It's difficult, but, you know, at the same time, it's precautions. So.
What do you think would happen if a player wasn't working out? You know what I'm saying? And they just, y'all still had the season. Player was out of shape and everything. Would the player not be able to do it, or?
I mean, that's on him, obviously. I mean, it's, you know, it's a certain standard to how people take the game of basketball. If you're serious about it, obviously you're going to go out, you know, do what you need to do to become better. If you're just one of those guys who, you know, just who want to be mediocre and not, you know, work on your game, then obviously when season comes, it's going to show.
So, movie theaters open back up. Anyone going to the movies lately? Well, I know Allie's not. She's in quarantine.
They're open?
Yeah, they opened. AMC Theaters opened.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati? Oh, okay.
You know the movie theaters are going to open up when all the bars open back up, though.
But the bars haven't really closed. I used to work at one.
Oh,
They
yeah.
haven't closed at all.
A lot of the joints in Cincinnati did, though. A lot of them closed. Some of them didn't close. I guess the most popular ones didn't end up closing.
Yeah, they just gave them a curfew for 11. Sorry.
Did you, when you worked at a bar, did y'all limit the people? Y'all, well, of course y'all had to, right? Y'all had to limit the people. Did y'all ever have like a dude that was salty or something and he just came up in there?
Yes.
Yes.
It was mostly women that were like that.
No.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know, I guess going to a bar was that important. I don't know what that feels like. But yep.
That's hilarious. Well, I was going to say something about movies coming out, you know what I'm saying, and theaters, because I wanted to know what y'all favorite scary movie was. This Halloween is also coming up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like scary movies at all, not even a little bit. But sometimes I'll take one for the team, for the homies, or the family, so they don't feel like I'm ignoring them or something. Because they like scary movies and they like Halloween. So what about you? What's your dog's favorite scary movie?
I don't think he pays attention to anything I pay attention to. I like scary movies though. I don't know if I have a favorite.
Yeah, they're all terrible. I don't know how you could have a favorite.
They are not all terrible. I'm kind of perplexed about this whole movie theaters being open because I'm a TV film major. Like I've been missing this, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. No favorite scary movies for anyone else?
I really like horror movies. There's this Japanese movie called Perfect Blue. It came out in, I think, like 1997. And it's about like this singer who decides to become an actress. And then she has like a manager and everything. She's like an idol. So she's like part of a group. And she has like this mostly male fan base and they're all really creepy. But she decides to become an actress. And it starts like messing with her psyche. Like she starts seeing this stalker character everywhere, even though he's not really there. And it like the whole line between reality and fantasy is blurred.
Oh,
And, yeah, it's like one of those like psychological movies.
I definitely don't do those. That's too real. That could actually happen. I'm cool on that. What about Vanessa, what's popping? Brand new whip just copped. All right, I'll stop. You got a favorite scary movie?
I don't do scary movies
See,
at all.
common sense. See what I'm talking about?
I watch Halloween movies, but nothing scary.
Halloween movies sound like cheesy scary movies.
Uh,
Unless by Halloween you meant Mike Myers.
no, I mean like 80s cringe Halloween movies, maybe 90s funny movies. So like Hocus Pocus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Beetlejuice.
That's a classic though.
Sure.
Okay, let's see what you're doing. And is Halloween this? It's the 31st, right? That's not this Saturday, is it?
Saturday.
It's this Saturday.
Oh, it is. Y'all going social distance trick or treat? Or y'all
No.
are gonna pass out candy? Or y'all just gonna throw it at the kids? Keep your distance. No, I think Donald Trump is, because I remember he said we should inject ourselves with disinfectants. So I can imagine him throwing candy at children. But honestly, I take that back because I can't imagine children going to the White House trick-or-treating. That'd be hilarious. But no one's partaking in Halloween, huh?
I'm going to Cedar Point for the weekend. I mean, but
Sawyer Point?
Cedar Point.
Oh, I was about to say, Sawyer Point is like a normal park. It's like a playground here in Cincinnati. I don't know why you go there for the weekend. Okay. I actually don't even know what Cedar Point is. I don't, man. I'm sorry.
You never been to like an amusement park? Never been to Kings
It's
Island?
an amusement park? I've been to Kings Island. Had horrible experiences.
It's in Sandusky though. So
Oh, okay. For the whole weekend. Okay, that's tight. What about anyone else? No one. Y'all so dry. Y'all dry. Talk.
Hey, it's Halloween.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you say?
No, I ain't doing nothing. Like,
Oh,
I'm-
you're in the quarantine. I forgot. You're very you're restricted right now. You couldn't if you wanted to, unless
Oh, no.
you just be a gangster for the one time for Halloween. And
I love my scholarship,
you buy you a hazmat suit. You
education.
buy you a hazmat suit, right? And then you know what I'm saying.
I
Quickly, while you're in a hazmat suit, you protecting everybody from yourself.
mean,
And that's gonna look like a Halloween costume at the same time. Two
True.
birds, one stone.
that'd be funny, but I don't know. I probably will just be in here, unfortunately.
Watching Halloween movies.
I might be watching New Girl, but maybe not Halloween movies.
Okay.
Or else Halloween specials.
Ew.
I was gonna buy a costume from Naruto, but it said it wasn't gonna get here until Friday, or it said it estimated Friday. So I was like, that's too close to Halloween. I'm cool. And you got.
Are you wearing the Naruto headband?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Only because I have to get my hair retwisted, and the front is especially bad. So hidden under the headband that I have no problem wearing. But that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Just y'all's experience with the COVID. Hopefully y'all's families are okay. And your dog, of course, most importantly. Your dog gotta be cool. Did you get your dog tested? Would you get your dog tested?
I never thought about that. I feel like
that's probably something to consider.
he's been quarantining more than any of us. I don't know. That's never crossed my mind. Sorry.
I mean, because look, think about it this way. You take your dog outside to use the bathroom. Dog comes in contact with some kind of other animal, very suspicious animal that lives outside and or ran away from home. What you gonna do? Dog, I mean, that other animal, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
I have to look into it. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
All I'm saying is I think it would be a good idea to get your dog tested at some point, you know?
And no such thing as being too careful.
There isn't any, you're right. Look, the hazmat suit was a good idea. It was. Two birds, one stone situation. What else? What was my joke from earlier? I wanted to bring it around one last time.
Favorite colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's too late now. But you guys would have been able to tell that by my favorite color. We still did it. See what we're doing? No laughs. Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all's time. And we pushed 40 minutes. That's tight. That's crazy. You've allowed me to waste 40 minutes of your time. And I hope you guys don't regret.
Thank you.
With that being said, y'all be safe. Allie, get well soon. I feel like you're probably not sick.
No.
I feel like you're not.
Well, I'll officially find out soon, but I mean, I'm asymptomatic, so.
Wait. Find out soon as in tomorrow or before Halloween?
Hopefully before Halloween.
You can invest in that hazmat suit.
Well,
You can do the Monster Inc. thing. The people that clean the monsters in Monster Inc. Monsters Inc.
I didn't think of that. Those are the people we need for this pandemic.
Truly.
They would have us straight.
Forget the CDC. You just need the Monsters Inc.
To clean up.
They seemed efficient, very efficient.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they did to that. Wait, did they just suck all his fur off and everything? Or did they like get rid of him too?
I think so. And they had a flamethrower too, I'm pretty sure.
It was serious business in the workplace. For a sock. Okay. Seriously though, I appreciate your time. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. 5 of you. I need to go back to school. Okay. All 5 of you. And I hope you have a good day and a good Halloween and a good quarantine if you can't participate in Halloween. And that being said, we out. Y'all have a good one, okay? Get your dog tested. It's very important.
Too.
You all stay safe. Wear a mask.
We will. I have my mask. Here it is. I'll put it on before I hang up.
Good.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
This is Noah Halls from Elements. Thank you for tuning in to our podcast. Elements is a youth center downtown Cincinnati centered around hip hop and community. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want to get more involved, you can come down to our center located at 1640 Ray Street. This video was brought to you by Democracy and Me, Elements, the Kennedy Heights Art Center, and Tellus Zine. Tellus Zine is a digital publication led by an all-youth editorial board, showcasing visual art and creative writing by young adults from across greater Cincinnati. Tellus's mission is to provide a platform for young people to express themselves bravely and creatively as a part of our diverse community. Tellus Zine is sponsored by the Kennedy Heights Art Center with support from the Charles H. Dater Foundation and ArtsWave.